Hey everyone, I did my observation on how people feel about dying. My participants were all females in my family who have had at least one child. Let's start off with my oldest participant, who is my grandma, and she is 87 years old. When I asked her about her thoughts on death, she responded in sort of a nervous way. Her response was slow, but she said that she knows her day is coming soon, and she just prayed that she doesn't have to suffer. She said that she wanted to die peacefully, and that she's done most of the things in life that she has dreamed of doing. Now, my second oldest participant is my mother, who is 59 years old. When I asked her about her thoughts on death, she responded that she thinks she has reached a stage in her life where she feels like death could come at any time. She is in a profession where she gets to see people die old and young, which is an RN. She also said that sometimes she sits and wonders how she would feel knowing that she will die and leave certain aspects of her life. She would be leaving behind her husband and children. She said that she would hate to miss out on the opportunity to have grandkids and help raise them while being a part of their life. She also stated how she would miss enjoying retirement and how she has put so much energy and time into her business where she would just end up saying, "Wow, I never got to live out my retirement." My mother also stated that when you're younger, you usually don't think about dying much. But as she approaches 60, she said that she still does believe there's a lot of life left in her, and she just wishes that she could live her life to the fullest. She prays every day that she is able to complete all of that before dying. Now, my third oldest participant is my sister, who is 31 years old. When asked about her thoughts on death, she responded that dying is the inevitable. She said, "We all know it's going to happen someday. It's just a matter of when." She also said that her biggest fear of dying is while her kids are still young. Her second biggest fear of dying is not being prepared. And her third fear of dying is her parents having to bury her. She said that something like that might actually kill them. She says as she gets older, she tends to think about death more often, and that she prays she can live to see 80, 90, or even 100 one day. Now, my youngest participant is my cousin, who is 24 years old. When I asked her about her thoughts on death, she responded how ever since she was a little girl, she always had a fear of dying. A fear that if she was to leave the earth too soon, that she wouldn't have had a chance to accomplish everything that she wanted or needed to. But she said it's different for her now. She still fears death, but not for herself as much as for her daughter. She says that when she became a mother, her view on everything changed. She never wants to imagine her daughter having to be without her because of death until she's lived a long and accomplished life. So there are measures that she has started taking in order to ensure that her daughter would be secure with or without her. One thing she did to protect her daughter, she said, is that she started a Gerber grow-up plan for her and will be getting life insurance on herself that could act as a college fund towards her daughter. In the event of her death, she needs to know that her daughter is taken care of and able to maintain her lifestyle accordingly. She said, although she still does fear death, she wants to be as prepared for it as she can be, because everyone has to die someday.